Good morning again and welcome back to the National Centre for Bowling here at Northfield in Ayr. This is our 11:15 session and live streaming game of the gents singles between Sweden, who are represented by Olli Backgren, and Hungary, who are represented by Matthias Kiss. Two men have just played their trial ends and we're about to start on the first end. It's 21 shots or 2 hours and 15 minutes. Good opening delivery by Sweden there. So, adjustment and weight that time. Marker signalling, it's a measure for shot. Cracking line here. Just needs to keep turning. So, Matthias. Trying the forehand this time. Just running through. Both players debating the shot. Quickest way to get the umpire on, measure it. So it's one shot to Hungary. And Hungary lead by that 1-0. So once again, the sun has made an appearance, habit and a good reliable source that it will be here with us for the rest of today and tomorrow. So, players discussing something with the umpire. Not too sure what it is here. I'm just going to see if I can find out what's going on.
You're arguing with something, are they? What? You're arguing with something.
Anyhow, that's a mystery. I don't know what the problem was there, but we've got the second end underway. Hungary's first two balls through the head. And Ollie background just looking to make an improvement in the length there that he had. Much the same ball, but he does lie two at the moment. Clear road here is, does he? Just skims the jack in the way past. Matthias Kiss for very wayward balls there. So, only back Grant draws another shot. And it's a count of 4 for Sweden. Sweden take a 4-1 lead. My mic going. Sake. So Sweden take a 4-1 lead in this gents singles match after 2 ends.
Mm-hmm. It's probably at its fullest.
Right. Scroll it up the way on that one. Who changed the score?
Marker.
So Matthias just struggling for weight a bit here at the moment. Ollie just needs to keep going. Draws another shot here, I think. Yep. Is this the same old boy for yesterday that was dropping the jack?
Maybe. Well, we'll watch him the next time.
So Ollie back Grant, just looking to try and capitalise on the short balls from Matthias. Just running past, goes in the ditch. And it's another 4 shots for Only backgrounds Sweden. And Sweden now lead this game by 8 shots to 1 after 3 ends. So, yeah. Good ball from Hungary. Maybe under this time. Connection with his own, but not enough. Opens it up slightly, I suppose, from now. But it's just a bit too high there. So only background. Chance to come up to the Hungarian ball. Just turn it through to make a pair. Yep. It's maybe a 2. You just run too far though. So it's one shot to Sweden. One shot to Hungary, sorry. And Sweden now lead by 8 shots to 2. So, two good opening deliveries from both men this time. Hungary just slightly short, Sweden just about a foot through. So, second delivery here from Ollie Background, just over in weight. Good line though. It's a better ball here. Yep. Good adjustment from his second delivery. Just a reminder, if you are planning coming down to Deer tomorrow, it's the International Festival of Flight at Prestwick Airport. So please allow time for your journey, as the surrounding roads will probably be very busy. So last delivery here from Sweden of this end. Good track, just not pushed through it enough. And it's one shot to Sweden, and they now lead 9-2 after 5 ends. Format of play for the singles is 21 shots or 2 hours and 15 minutes. So, Sweden to get this end underway. 9-2 advantage at the moment. And both men short with their opening deliveries. So this is first game of the singles for both of these countries. They are in the same section. They're in Group C, same section as Jersey, Czech Republic, Spain, and the Isle of Man. And it's Sweden who hold 3 shots again. Certainly 2 better deliveries there from the second and third ball of Ollie Backgren. And just I know a couple of you commenting about maybe the standard and ability of some of our bowlers from different nations. The live streaming is just to make sure that each country gets at least one game covered throughout the championships. There's a lot of these countries do not play on grass, so it's to try and improve them and encourage them, by them coming here to the European Championships. So quite rightly so, they should be given that coverage of at least the one game. But it's a 2 there for Sweden, so they now lead 11-2. I hope that sort of covers our reasoning for covering certain games, and regardless of someone's ability, it's a tremendous achievement for them to represent their country at bowling and at any other sport that maybe their country takes part in. There are a lot of nations who within Europe who don't play bowls, and this is a platform for them to get their country noticed and to get themselves noticed as well. And just the last thing, the big thing as well, is that also if they're competing in different sports, it means that their own government potentially could give them more sponsorship. And I suppose it's about developing the game, not just throughout Europe but throughout the world as well. But a far better bowl there from Hungary's Matthias Kiss. So Matthias just looking to try and improve in his second ball. Still getting caught up here. Looks a decent track. Good line by Olive Backgren, just not pushed through it enough. So, better opening lead ball from Hungary. Only Backgren, good line once again, just pulling up short. Marker signalling one shot to blue. Good connection here. Yeah, really good second delivery by Ollie Backgren and Sweden. Just unlucky not to get full contact on that ball. So having a look at shot here. On the background just pulling up short again. Marker advising that it's close. First shot. Matthias just pulling past there. So Sweden have the chance here to draw shot, but sadly pulling up short again. So just looking for confirmation here. So it's a one shot to Sweden. They now lead by 12 shots to 4. And that's after 8 ends. Much shorter jack this time. Both players it's Ollie Backgren who draws a decent shot with his second ball. And draws another good shot. So Sweden lying 2 at the moment. Hungary struggling to find length and line at the moment. So marker signalling 3 shots for Sweden. So big ball here from Hungary. Just pulling up short again. And that will be 3 shots for Sweden. And Sweden now lead by 15 shots to 4 after 9 ends. So, both men struggling with their opening deliveries. Ollie Backgren adjusting very well with his second ball. Matthias in the ditch there with his second ball. So Ollie Backgren just needs to keep plodding away here. Knows a reasonable count in this end, gets him to within the finishing line. Killed on his own this time, but that may be enough to get second shot. Marker just having a look to see. Turn that through. That may well have made 3 again. So a big ball here from Hungary, very close. At worst, he's going to be second shot. But certainly a big ball regardless. So I'll just wait for the players to come down, just for confirmation. Yeah, I'm going to get the umpire on to decide this one. Just making sure the balls don't fall, propping them up. Just wait and see what ball he turns out here. Let me be the heavier touch in the Swedish ball. Yep, so one shot to Sweden and to Ollie Backgren, and he now leads by 16 shots to 4 after 10 ends. So, Ollie Backgren, I'll be sensing that the finishing line is fast approaching, just needs to keep focused on what he's doing. Yep, reasonable opening first ball. See what Matthias can do. And good adjustment from Matthias. Lies one shot. On the background from Sweden, just missing his line here. Easy done in that hand. Matthias again. Ball falls in. Maybe enough for a second shot. So the other gents singles sections, three groups of 6 nations. Turkey, Scotland, Guernsey, Cyprus, Israel, Sweden, Switzerland, all in the one group. And victories this morning for Scotland 21-15, Turkey 21-14, and Guernsey 21-17. And Group B is made up of Wales, Ireland, Netherlands, England, France, and the Falkland Islands. Victories this morning for Wales, Ireland, and the Netherlands. So it's 2 shots there for Hungary, and they now trail by 16 shots to 6. After 11 ends. Unfortunately, just lost that first delivery. So, Sweden, a chance to get something close here. So Sweden just pulling up short. Matthias just looking to maybe drop a yard or so. That could be enough for shot, that last ball. So Matthias draws a shot with his last ball. Just going to hold there in that hand. So just waiting for the players to come down. It was a 2. So Sweden now lead by 16 shots to 8. And that's after 12 ends. So, better opening delivery from Matthias Kiss for the start of this 13th end. A good opening delivery from Ollie Backgren of Sweden. So Ollie good weight again, just missing the line slightly. I'll just be looking to try and score just to stop this mini run of Hungary. Better delivery here from Matthias. So it's Hungary who lie shot now on there for Sweden, depending on what he does here. Forehand just down to the ball, or turn his own in the backhand. Just chose a higher line, and it's Hungary who will score another shot. That moves them on to 9, and it's Sweden who lead 16-9 after 13 ends. So, good opening delivery from Hungary's Matthias Kiss, who currently trails Sweden by 16 shots to 9. Ollie just very unlucky there. Skims the jack in the way past. So the next game for these two gentlemen will be 2 o'clock this afternoon. And in this section 3, we'll have 3 games tomorrow. Sections A and B have 3 games today. 8:30, 2 and 4:45. Just hope to get an update of scores for you from some of the other section games on the triples, pairs and fours. Good shot drawn there by Matthias. Good track again here, just slipping past. So, all the background. Just looking to come down here, turn the ball, rest the ball, draw to the white, maybe even reach his own fall in, could be beneficial. Certainly looks a reasonable height from there, just down to 8 here. Just very unlucky. Just dived at the last minute as it approached the head. So it's another shot to Matthias Kiss from Hungary. And it's Ollie Backgren from Sweden, who now leads 16 shots to 10. So Matthias Kiss now beginning to find a bit of rhythm and consistency. Always the commentator's curse. But certainly from a first ball point of view, there's more consistency now than there was. Just needs to trying to start take advantage of any slack ball that's played by Ollie Background. So it follows that up with a decent second ball as well. Ollie just hanging past. Another good ball from Matthias. Hungary lying 3 at the moment. So, questions being asked this end of Ollie Background of Sweden. Gets a rub off the front ball, but don't think that makes any difference. So, still lying 3 times. So Matthias just looking to try and capitalise here and put more additional pressure on, trying to get a 4th shot. She plays an absolute cracking ball, a back toucher, and suddenly big pressure on Sweden. It's a big ball here, and he's well tight, so it's suddenly game on. A few ends ago, when Ollie Background got to 16, it looked as though the finishing line was not far away, but as you can see there now, Hungary, Matthias Kiss has strung a bit of consistency together, and he's now only 2 shots behind at 16 for 14. And my runner has got me some results, so I'll give you some of those results just now. I'll cherry pick some out for you. England 9, Guernsey 9 in the women's pairs, Scotland 5, Cyprus 7 in the women's pairs as well. Women's triples, Israel 7, Jersey 11, and again the triples, Turkey 5, Spain 8. And men's fours, it's Cyprus 6, Czech Republic 7, Hungary 4, Isle of Man 6. Scotland are currently 12-6 down in the men's fours against Switzerland. And I've got men's singles, Czech Republic 12, Jersey 11. And again in the men's singles, Spain 10, Isle of Man 16. So a big thank you to my runner again. If he's not getting my results, he's getting me tea. It doesn't, there has no impact to me with the person being the chairperson of Balls Europe. That has no impact whatsoever. So, I don't know. So, wavered. Couple of bowls by Adias after just getting back into the game. Yep, good adjustment by Ollie Backgren. It's corrected, but still over in weight. So, forehand delivery. Again, just looking to try and beat his own bowls. Picked a good line. Unfortunately, lacking in weight. Needs a jack here. Oh, just very unlucky. So, last delivery from Sweden. Just pulling up short again. It's Ollie Backgren. Ollie Backgren has ended that run of shots for Hungary, and he now gets another shot in the board, and he's now 17-14 ahead after 16 ends. So, Ollie Backgren now just 4 shots away from victory here in this first section match for the two men in this European Championships. Pulls up short. So, a decent start for Matthias Kiss. Ollie Backgren just hoping he can make an adjustment here in his first delivery. Forces him onto the other hand. Just pulling up short again. And it's Currently, Hungary, who lie one shot. Just another update in scores. It's men's singles, Scotland 11, Switzerland 12, and it's Cyprus 17, Turkey 9. Yeah, very good delivery. Just coming at the right time. Could have been a couple against him there. So last delivery of this end from Hungary. I'll have to pick just a high line. So Sweden pick up another one shot. They now lead 18-14 after 17 ends. So both men opening delivery is through the head. So only background just pulling short now. Chance here for Matthias Kiss to get something close. Good correction from Ollie Berggren. Now lying one shot. Good line here. Just overcompensated with weight. So a chance for Ollie Berggren to draw a second shot here. Just misses his line. And his weight. So it's one shot to Ollie Berggren, Sweden, and so one shot to Ollie Berggren, Sweden, and he now leads Matthias Kiss from Hungary by 19 shots to 14. So, good opening first ball by Ollie Berggren from Sweden. That's one of the two that he needs. And this run of 3 single shots, he'll be looking to try and close the match out in this end. Just a good attempt by Hungary's Matthias Kiss. Yeah, just looking to capitalise on his first ball. Kind of remember how he delivered that. Yep, reasonable second delivery. So